Hello and welcome to the stand up. Today is going to be kind of a short stand up. I started recording a full episode of the stand up, but then I didn't realize that I had some kind of background thing playing. So, fuck you, websites that automatically start playing goddamn videos as soon as you open the motherfucker up. God, fuck off. Anyways, so tonight, if this is your first time to the stand up and you're still around after my small little outburst there, the stand up seeks to answer a few questions, and that's what are we working on, what have we accomplished, and what is holding us back. Now, as I said, we're gonna do a shortened one tonight because I had some screwed up audio, and I have some things to do tonight that is preventing me from streaming live. So, what we're going to talk about tonight is Mississippi, because fuck Mississippi, right? Fuck them. Right now, they have just wasted a whole bunch of taxpayer money in order to produce this bill that allows students to pray in school. Now, you should be scratching your head right now wondering, why the fuck would they do that? Kids can already pray in school. You and I know this. They fucking don't. Because apparently they had to reinforce the fact that kids can pray in school. But not only that, they had to extend it to include student prayer over the intercoms and student gatherings on campus about, making, doing the prayers and whatnot. Which, I mean, I'm fine with the student gatherings or whatnot, allowing kids to pray and whatever. That's fine. But and of course, private prayer in class and whatnot. Even if a group of students want to pray before they eat lunch, because for some fucking reason they have to thank God for producing food for them to live another day. I never understood that as a kid. I still don't understand that. I really don't. But anyways, the thing that I have an issue with is the student led prayer over the intercom. Now, uh, this opens himself up to a lot of lawsuits, and it's gonna probably end them up in court, spending a lot of taxpayer money in order to settle and change the law. Because as it stands now, it says that students can lead prayer over the intercom. Well, my guess is that the first time a Muslim gets up there and starts shouting Allahu Akbar, through the intercom, they're not going to have that shit. I'm fairly certain that they wouldn't let an atheist kid up there to give some kind of invocation to start the day out with, right? So if they become discriminatory about this law, then they are definitely going to get lawsuits and they're going to have to change it. Now, if you don't know how the American law system works, we are based on case law here. So basically, this particular law is passed, right? And so kids are able to do it. But if it's enforced in a way to where it's discriminatory, then what you end up doing is creating a discriminatory law by the way that it's enforced. So you would be taken to court and you would have to strike the law from the books, or you'd have to change it. Now, my guess is that they're not going to let some Muslimy kid up there, or some Buddhist kid, or maybe even a Wiccan that wants to pray to the four winds of the Southwest. I don't know. But I'm fairly certain that they're not going to be happy about it, exposing all them kids to different religions when Christianity is the only religion here in America. Sorry, I got really southern there for a second. But so my guess is that they're going to get lawsuits, like I said, and it's just generally a stupid law, because that's not what we've been fighting. Right? We haven't been fighting a stupid law about students being able to pray in school. The one thing that we have been fighting is Christian priesters, priests and whatnot having exclusive access to kids. Right? There was that one pastor that came in, and he was the only one that was given access to kids at lunch, proselytizing Jesus and whatnot. We had a problem with that. And so, generally in these cases, what you want to seek to do is first stop it from happening. If you can stop these kind of things from happening, That's the best course of action. But then if you can't get them to stop it from happening, what you got to do is you got to seek equality for it. If you guys don't know, with the courthouse things, usually they try to get like the Ten Commandments taken down or whatnot. But in the case of that one courthouse in Florida, the American Atheist actually had another monument put up there because they ruled that the Ten Commandments can be there. It's like, well, if the Ten Commandments can be there, then certainly this harmless bench here that just got some words on it is fine too. Of course, it got vandalized pretty quick, and luckily though, that kid he actually posted the vandalism on social media, so they fucking knew who did it. Um, Way to go, assaulting a lawyer based organization there, bud. That's some smart shit right there, right? Anyways, so seeking equality on the matter is the next thing that you got to do, and so basically, since this law has been passed already, what you have to do is make sure that they're inclusive to all religions. And so, if you are in Mississippi, if you are anywhere in Mississippi, I highly suggest you putting in to give some kind of invocation if you indeed are atheist, Wiccan, or spiritual, a deist, anything out there that's different than Christian. Definitely try to do the invocation at the school if they are indeed doing invocations, Christian prayers and whatnot. I would highly suggest you stepping up if you can do so safely. So do that, and be safe about it. That's all I gotta say. Well, I appreciate you guys joining me tonight for this really, really short stand-up. I can only have time to cover this one subject, but I thought it was a very important thing to cover. So please go down below, hit that like button, share this out with other people, especially if you live in Mississippi. Share this with others. Let them know that this particular bill got passed and that we need to make sure that they are being inclusive about it. Otherwise, we're just going to have a whole bunch of Christiana-sized schools and Christianabad just pumping out more Christian soldiers. So don't forget to like, share, and leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear what you think about this bill. I would love to hear about what you think about my opinions on this bill. I'll see you guys later. Have a nice night.